So yeah, it's been done. I got this back. What, are these seriously gonna break already? They're already at below half their ability. I guess since we're talking about diamond boots here, it's not too surprising. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think I'll still probably just wait a bit to enchant this sword. Because I think I'm still probably going to use the enchanting table for now until I can get pretty much all the enchantments I want from the infusion skill. And honestly, I'm probably not even that far away from getting to like 70 plus infusion. So I'm actually going to go and start knocking that out right now. Which is definitely why I want to keep plenty of ancient rocks aside. Very reason I want to keep so many of these is just for the sake of this infusion training. So I'll do some infusion training in the Abyss for a bit. Since I would like to at least get 70 by the end of this stream, so I'm just going to pretty much go for it right now. Looks like I still have my fair share of running to do. Oh, Sean, hi there. Doing a bit more infusion training right now. Yep, got Candlefire again. And now I also got Poisoned and Blinded. Oh, nice. You're starting another world or something? Just quick question, how long have you been playing on your current world anyways? Oh, so you pretty much had an existing one for 5 months and you did more automation than the actual Advent and Ascension content, right? I mean, to be fair, if you're playing with more mods, then obviously you're gonna have more stuff to do, so you'll probably just get to the Shadowlands, like, later than I would. Yeah, if you're playing, like, multiple mods, then I can only imagine for sure you're likely gonna have something better than just, like, Shirelands to really shoot for. Well, I'm not playing anything super unstable at the moment. Oh, Sweaty, welcome back to the stream. Now I'm just trying to train up Infusion. Okay, so there are my Infusion Stones. Was just curious to see how many I got recently, and not too surprised it's only 30, because I literally just got here. I just got here like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, Knight Armor is probably definitely one of my favorite looking armor sets, but I still find the speed buff to just be, in general, way more useful. The speed buff's pretty much just useful for nearly anything in the game, actually. Whether you need good mobility for combat or just want to get around the world quicker. And probably several other things you can definitely use speed armor for. I mean, if you're doing a lot of traveling, speed armor is just going to save a lot of time in the long run. Oh, I have Utopian armor pieces in here. I might actually equip a couple. I'm actually considering equipping one or two. Okay, maybe not right now. I'm just wondering if I still have like halfway decent defense with these pieces on. Worst case scenario, I can probably just tank a bunch of damage from Kaiju stuff. I'm still gonna keep my speed leggings on for that speed boost. I mean, I'm definitely keeping the speed leggings on. Both good, really good defense and speed boost. I definitely want to still have those going. So I'll probably put on 2 pieces of the Utopian armor for the time being. And I'm still going to keep night vision going also while we're at it. Alright, so now I need to just find some more Pixons. So I can actually do some more training. Probably too many enemies hanging around there for me to just stay there. Alright, too many guys for me to really want to bother. I think it's just going to be faster to move on to the next picks on. I mean, I'd rather not just spend too much time trying to kill one group of enemies. Okay, I'm trying to track down the pixel, but I'm not having much luck, clearly. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I can still turn a bunch of this pretty easily into Abyss tokens. Well, by using a mineralization station anyways, that is. Could make a bunch of Abyss tokens through the use of that. Yeah, since I can get multiple bloodstones per block I break, because I have fortune on this pickaxe, yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, I was starting to think gem cracker. I probably should have brought one. If I'm gonna go do this, I should probably bring a gem cracker just to get more bloodstones, just to make it even more worthwhile. So yeah, next time I have this idea, I'll probably bring a gem cracker. Because this old pick has like efficiency 5 on it, the gem cracker, I haven't enchanted this with anything aside from fortune 2 just yet. I still have to get it enchanted ideally. Yeah, I mean, if I had like all these enchantments on that gem cracker that I have on this pickaxe, then I would have definitely already made the switch by now. Then for sure I would have already switched over. Because you'll be mining minerals more frequently than you'll be mining obsidian. Yeah, just way more frequently you find yourself like mining random gemstones and obsidian. So yeah, that's why I'd obviously just switch over as soon as I got like efficiency onto my gem cracker, and also preferably unbreaking as well. Alright, now I'm kind of getting sworn and thrown in the corner. This is not good. I'm kind of getting thrown in the corner here and trying to just book it, but oh no, they're trying to just... Okay, they surrounded me. Okay, I'm surrounded. Yeah, I'm surrounded. I gotta run for it. Oh, so yeah, it does really double as a shield even for that advancement. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm safe out here. Should be safe enough. Okay, at least I'm not being swarmed by like 4 to 5 enemies at once out here, with 2 of them being bloodsuckers and all, making running much more difficult because they just keep on giving you slowness whenever they hit you. How come it doesn't obscure my vision? I'm honestly not sure why that happens. Well, I don't really have much of a choice to either run or clear all these guys out. I have no clue either, actually. Still also need to focus on what I'm doing, because I seem to frequently attract unwanted attention out here. Thinking maybe I should just keep some ender pearls in the hotbar in case I really can't run. In case I'm just constantly getting slowed down by bloodsuckers and can't run. If I can't run, I can just teleport. Well, if it turns out I've already actually used Caillou Staff quite a bit. Especially during that somewhat big group encounter with like 4 or 5 enemies at once. 2 bloodsuckers making running nearly impossible. Do I think Craixius should get wings? I mean, he can fly already. I mean, it looks like Craixius is riding some sort of a chariot, so would he really not need wings now that I think about it? I haven't really been thinking that the boss would need to fly, per se. I don't know, maybe he and his mount are just really good friends. Well, I didn't even notice I got the 68 infusion. See, I'm at level 68. Never even noticed that. Well, I guess I'll just use up the rest of this stone bowl then. Well then. Yeah, I've heard great things about Twilight Forest. Yeah, I did see some of those castle doors, by the way. Yeah, I was socked for one that was just playing pretty much every mod possible all at once, and yeah, I did see a bit of Twilight Forest in there, of course. Well, I guess it looks like I have to leave at this point. Can't get any more infusion stones now, because just use up the last stone bowl I had. So I almost got to 69 infusion, plus I still have all these infusion stones to redeem in my inventory, so let's just go home with them. Okay, now I should be able to see my portal in no time. And now I see it. And just like that, we're back home. And I would like to just free up some inventory space real quick. Yeah, safe to say that's probably all of my infusion stones there. There's more of my shining power stones, I'll just put them here, of course. We'll just see how many Abyss tokens I did get from these bloodstones here. Let's see how many I just got. And I probably barely spent any time mining these up as well, so... Wow. That's already almost 8 whole stacks of tokens right there. Nice. So yeah, mining bloodstones could be a surprisingly good way just to rack up tokens. Especially if I do it with a gem cracker with a high level of fortune on it. Yeah, especially if I would also use the gem cracker. That would just make it go even better. So yeah, I might consider just working on getting a really well-enchanted gem cracker at this point. It's definitely worth a try. Taking into account that possibility of just getting a lot of tokens. So now let's just get some more infusion experience. This might put me at 70. That's going to put me really close. It's going to put me extremely close to 70, that. I believe for Fortune 5 you need level 85 infusion. Never heard of Flow Labs, though. You believe it's 85 infusion. How would that work? Wasn't Pong always a two-player game? How do you Battle Royale a two-player game? Unless there's something I'm not seeing yet. Unless maybe there's something I'm just not quite seeing. Well, it could start with efficiency 3 on the gem cracker. I guess that's not too bad. I mean, it's definitely better than nothing, and I need a new anvil. Thankfully, I have more than enough iron to make it. It's not like I'm running short on iron this time. Better than nothing, most certainly. I mean, I would like to try this on a couple bloodstones and just see how quickly I can just, well, not break them, but how many bloodstones I can get. I mean, it's probably going to break them slower than this, but I'm going to get more bloodstones, so I just want to see like how many more I might get. I mean, it's definitely going to be worth at least to try that out. And I almost just went back into the abyss without a stone bowl. And I know for a fact I'm so close to 70, so I'll be able to simply make a diamond bowl and just scoop up the Pixons in the abyss with that instead of a stone one, since I'm going to hit 70 infusion in like no time. Might as well just give the gem cracker a spin. Yeah, while I'm at it, I'm probably also going to give that a spin. Yeah, if I find a hole in the ground that goes deep enough to where bloodstone would be, I'd probably just give the gem cracker a try. Trying to remember what infusion level you need for that. Probably also something in the 80s if I remember it correctly. Well, I'm almost at 70. Alright, now I can't move. I literally can't move, and I'm still being shot at from like a distance. Alright, heal up. Trying to hit this thing, and even then that's just like barely working. Another one. Just literally got done killing the last one too. Got him. Okay, I should definitely heal up at this point. Just to be on the safe side, I'm healing up. So yeah, I'm pretty much almost there with the 70 infusion. If I just find like one more Pixon, that'll probably be it. This should probably be 70 infusion. There it is. As soon as I can actually just continue to scoop this thing up, that would be nice. So there's a milestone right there. Anyway, I still needed that skill to actually get up to 70 if I want to fight one of the Ancient Cavern bosses anyways, so... Yet another reason I was just going for that milestone. I mean, I need a 70 in that skill to fight one of the bosses in the mod anyways. Okay, maybe now I can get back to infusion training. I was just wondering how deep this cave would go. Might go deep enough that I'll just start seeing bloodstone, and then I definitely want to try the gem cracker out in that case. Yeah, if I start seeing bloodstone in these caves here, I'm definitely going to want to give the gem cracker a spin. Yeah, let's try it out now. 3. I'm mostly looking for a bit more bloodstone down here, but not really seeing it. I'll try and find an even better cave. I mean, I still mainly just came out here to do the infusion training. Alright, this cave really doesn't go deep at all, clearly. Okay, that cave really didn't go anywhere. Okay, now I need to make inventory space. Alright, there we go. got mending books yet. Sadly, no. Thinking maybe I should at least try and get 1 or 2 as soon as possible. But I've just been preoccupied with just about everything else I can do in the mod. I mean, still working on that infusion skill just to get all these top tier enchantments ready. Yeah, and I'm almost already at level 72 infusion, and then I'll be able to start capturing the next type of Pixon in Dystopia. Then I can go there for future training. Well, yeah, I guess so. If that's how you want to word it, then it would technically be that. How far down does this go, anyways? Still didn't lead to any bloodstones. Just gonna quickly mine down here, see if I can spot any. Or if I'd probably just be better off looking for whatever caves I can find on the surface, and then just following them down, hoping I find bloodstone. That's like, what, 4 gems in front of me? Yup. Just trying to get an exact number as to, like, the potential number of gems I can get from, like, 1 block. In other words, I just really want to know this gem cracker's potential. Well, that should be, like, plenty more tokens right there. So I think this might be the way to go for just grinding out tokens. Yeah, either Picmax or Gemcracker. Can't exactly tell from, like, a first glance as to which would be better. Unless I actually just use both pickaxes for, like, 5 to 10 minutes. And then just count on how many gems I got from each one. I mean, I'm gonna guess Pick Max is probably better overall, but if you can't get Pick Max, then Gem Cracker is definitely your second best option. Yeah, I heard the Rosidian Bow also is self-mending as well. Yeah, I know Rosidian Bow also does that. Even then, bows tend to be pretty long-lasting in general. Especially if you compare them to armor pieces. Bows often tend to be long-lasting unless you're using them very frequently. Yeah, swords also are pretty long-lasting, so are great blades. A lot of this stuff is very long-lasting compared to armor pieces, which I seem to have to replace, like, every 1, 2, or 3 streams. But often it does depend on what I actually go and do. But sometimes I just literally find myself replacing a piece or two every other stream. Yeah, that's obviously the best pickaxe for training extraction. Because every time you want to use the device to try and get something out of the lava, you have to mine out the obsidian block that it makes underneath the device. And Ornamite's obviously going to be the best choice for that. Likely going to have to give the skill another chance, as I don't have to wait until 65 extraction anymore to use the Ornamite pick. So as soon as I can get into Creeponia, I can just get the pickaxe that's, like, best at training extraction with. Which I've already done quite a while ago. What mods are these block breakers from anyways? How much cool stuff can you get from thermal expansion anyways? I'm guessing you can also get gunpowder from that skill, right? Extraction? Well, I tend to just open treasure boxes to get all the limonite I could ever want. I mean, I'm opening them trying to get a decent supply of magic repair dust so I can just keep on reusing my armor pieces over and over again. So I can just keep on indefinitely repairing them. And as a result, I'm just going to end up with a lot of limonite just because. That also comes from treasure boxes pretty commonly. So that's how I'm going to get limonite. So I won't be using extraction for it, clearly. I'm starting to think I probably just ended up discovering an even better way just to grind tokens. Unless someone else was already doing this before me. Which is entirely possible that is the case. Now that I think about it, I don't have to toss anything. Alright, I'm still being shot at by whatever it is. All the way up there. Alright, so Caillou staff, where did I put it? Yeah, I just realized I don't actually have to throw anything out. I can just put all my extra infusion stones in the shulker box. And then that'll get me more inventory space. Yeah, like, I'm trying to explain exactly how that would happen. Like, how would a squid just get lost in the lava and die there? I'm trying to think, maybe, perhaps, there could be, like, some water in the ocean that just ends up flowing deep down underground to where lava meets, and then the squid somehow ends up getting burned in the lava, I don't know. Like, maybe a giant cavern with lava at the bottom is directly connected to an ocean, and then maybe that's how the squid finds its way in the lava and dies, and I think that maybe explains the ink sac, but I don't know for sure. I mean, it's really my best guess. I mean, I've definitely seen a couple caves connected to the ocean before, and then it's entirely possible one of those caves could just end up leading down to where lava is. Could go deep enough. But that's typically what I do, is just get it all from the nether. And probably why every mob seems to have a Valiant Heart on occasion that it can drop. Now it's implied that everything else in the Haven just hunts Voliants to extinction. Because that drop, now you can pretty much get it from nearly any Haven mob, as opposed to just from the Voliant itself. That's going to be a lot of tokens already right there. Huh, another Abyssal upgrade kit. I'll probably take it with me. And then just throw it in the shulker, of course. Well, there's already another full stack of Bloodstone almost, pretty much. Now imagine if I had an even higher fortune level on this pickaxe, I'd be getting even more. And I'm probably also getting a bit extra just by using a gem cracker on these. Yeah, me neither, especially since now I don't really just have to wait on a specific enemy to spawn to fight 4 guardians anymore. So now you're probably gonna have to more likely worry about the boss fight itself than actually just getting a chance to do the fight. That is a lot of Bloodstone. That's gonna be so many tokens right there. And I'll just have to hope that most of it becomes repair dust. Yeah, we're gonna be looking at a lot of tokens here. Found a pretty nice cave with a lot of Bloodstone in it. Making it pretty nice and easy to just collect. I'm pretty sure I only ever found one Voliant in 3.1.2 myself. And I had to be absolutely sure its heart wouldn't just fall off into the void. Because that would have really defeated the purpose of killing it. And then there's still that too you gotta make sure doesn't happen, because otherwise you're just pretty much defeating the purpose of killing it in the first place if you want to go fight the boss. Of course, that's why I don't have room for the infusion stones. Because I still just picked up so much bloodstone down there lately. I got like a lot of it there. Alright, so can I now face northwest? I'm gonna probably just start heading back to my base with all the stuff I got. It also took me like a long time to find a single Rock Rider boulder, also in the Haven. I can't recall on how many different occasions I went to look for one of these Rock Rider boulders and simply failed to find it. I'm trying to think, like, when was my first attempt at actually finding one of those boulders? Like, on what live stream? Man, I must have tried at least on 5 different occasions to find a single boulder. I had to go out nearly 2,000 blocks to get one, too. Had to go nearly 2,000 blocks out just to find one Rock Rider boulder. Like, they really did not need to be that rare. It basically would have made any sane person just want to duplicate any sort of rare mob. Yeah, like when you're just considering just using another mod to duplicate the rare mob so I don't have to go find like another one later, like clearly like something's wrong with the design of Advent of Ascension in that case, because it means the mobs are too rare. If people are literally just going to go and download some other mod to clone them for them, then clearly they don't spawn frequently enough. Yep, that is a lot of bloodstone. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be at least 30 stacks of tokens, but I'm not sure. I think I'm at least gonna have to go see how many stacks of tokens that's gonna be. It's probably gonna be something crazy. I'm guessing you've been to Mysterium already, right? You're talking about Blooming Stones. I'm guessing you're a high enough level to actually catch those, right? I mean, I never really use shotguns too frequently anyways. I mean, if it's tier 4, it's definitely worth at least giving a shot. No pun intended. I don't think getting into Laborian should be too much of a problem. Yeah, I'm assuming you're playing on, like, the latest version, right? If you have really good armor, then Candyland probably won't be all that dangerous if you just literally plan to do only one thing there, that being getting the candied water from the dimension. It'll be even easier if your portal so happens to spawn right next to water. And you can just simply grab that water and leave in, like, probably not even 5 seconds. Well, yeah, flying would definitely just make it a lot easier to survive anywhere, pretty much. The only thing that might be able to hit you would be the airheads, but then again, like, the more dangerous mobs are all on the ground anyways. So, I'm already like halfway to 74 infusion at this point. So I think it's been about an hour so far this stream, and it went from like level 66 or something up to 73. And just by using the rest of my infusion stones on the infusion table, that should probably at least get me to 74, maybe 75 even. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I might actually get to 74 right before leaving the Abyss at this rate. If I keep on finding Pixons, that is. I'm definitely gonna have to try and get myself some wings someday, but I know that's not this mod. I'm guessing they're kind of like the wings from Terraria, right? Because I know, like, when I was playing that game, people kept telling me to get wings as soon as possible. And then I quickly understood why they kept on telling me to get wings. Yeah, wings were certainly a game changer in Terraria. I don't know how else to say it. Well, there's the portal, so I'm just gonna go through it at this point. I'll just head back out of the Abyss. So I'm gonna have a ridiculous amount of... Oh, wow. That's all gonna be redeemed for more infusion experience right there. I'm thinking it's at least 10k experience per stack. And I have, like, almost 7 more stacks to just go and redeem. So that's gonna be a lot of experience right there. And then I'm probably gonna have so many tokens to also trade in. So I'll probably go do that too, most likely. So I will put away some of my other things. Probably also want to get more Rosedons at this point, since I'm running short on them. Alright, so let's get more Rosedons. So these goggles are starting to look like they've seen better days, so I'll have to just get them repaired somehow, some way. So we will have to definitely do something about that for sure. Also don't need to really carry these Rosedon seeds, so let me just put them away. Since I haven't really touched this in a while, I'm gonna go and just get this wheat while we're at it, since I haven't touched this in too long. Okay, so now it's time to just redeem all these stones for experience. I mean, if you want to do that. Yeah, 12.4k per stack I'm gonna get. And I still have, like, almost 5 more stacks to use up, so... it's gonna be even more experience just coming in. So that should put me at 75 infusion easily right there. Yep. That's gonna put me right up to 75. So I think I'm probably also going to go and trade in a bunch of my bloodstones. Well, not trade them in per se, but just convert them to tokens. And I still have all these tokens I'm also going to bring with me, so... with how many tokens I'm expecting, I might need some shulker boxes to just assist me in this. Well, I'll make a bunch of these into block form. Just to make them a bit easier to carry. Just to make carrying these over to the Abyss a bit more convenient. So yeah, like, place your bets on how many stacks and tokens I'm gonna have to just trade into the Lotto Man at this point. Place your bets on the number of stacks of tokens it's gonna be. Oh right, there was also this Abyssal Upgrade kit I want to just put away. Don't need to carry that with me. Alright, so... I'll bring the ones I have already with me as well. I'll probably throw them in here, the ones I already had from mining bloodstones earlier. Alright, so place your bets on how many stacks of tokens I'm getting from this. I'll just bring this to the Lotto Man, actually. And see how many tokens I can just end up with from this. So yeah, let's bring that over there. Alright, so there's my other chest plate. Yeah, still kind of trying to get this sorted out here. Okay, now I got it better organized, so... alright, let's go back to the Abyss. So I'm trying to remember if it was this guy I pretty much talked to earlier here. I think it might have been. I'm trying to just get on top of his platform with Rosedons, but apparently it's hard to teleport on top of glass. Had to try like 7 different times to get up here. Alright, so I guess now would be the good time for you to just place your bets on how many stacks of tokens I'm getting. Okay, this is probably going to be absolutely ridiculous, I'm calling it right now. This is probably going to be really silly, I'm calling it at this point. So just so I can free up more inventory space, because I'm probably going to need it at this point just to carry all the tokens I'm likely going to end up with. Why am I still carrying this? Probably because it's got the looting on it, which this does not yet. Wow, that's a lot of durability. Alright, so I guess now it's time to see just how many stacks of tokens I'm going to end up with on this. And I'll probably just keep them all in the yellow shulker box. Assuming they all fit in here, that is. That's assuming they all fit. It's entirely possible I can't even fit all the tokens I'm going to get from these bloodstones into this one box. But yeah, let's just see. Well, in not too long, I'm just going to have to throw all these tokens into this box. Okay, we're definitely gonna go well over a shulker box full of tokens at this point. We're gonna go way beyond that mark. And I'll put all these into treasure boxes, so place your bets now on how many treasure boxes I'm gonna get. Yep, we already went well past the full shulker box of tokens. Yeah, just... holy shit. I think I just found my new favorite way of gathering tokens, and this was with a Fortune 2 gem cracker. So I could probably get even more tokens if I wanted. Then again, I got really lucky with the cave I found, that just happened to give me, like, very easy tokens. Because the bloodstone was just super easy to find. I'm gonna have so many stacks of tokens, I'm not gonna be able to even keep them all in my inventory in these shulker boxes. Yeah, so I'll just try to count. I don't even know if I'll be able to count them all at this rate. I'm gonna lose count in the number of stacks of tokens at this rate. Yeah, this is just absolutely insane. And there's just still like so many of them on the floor here, so I'm gonna start just trading them some right now. So 1 stack, 2 stack, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks, 9 stacks, 10 stacks, 12 stacks, now 13, 14, so on and so forth. Well, I guess I'll just use up the rest of the bloodstones now. Yeah, considering how easily I'm probably going to be able to find more bloodstones, I'm perfectly fine with just using up all of these on the mineralization station just to get abyss tokens. So, half my inventory is full of tokens, half this box is full of tokens. This box is completely filled with abyss tokens. Yeah, truly a sight to behold. Alright, let's get more treasure boxes. I think it's safe to say I've just lost count of how many stacks I've gone through. Probably about like 21 or so, at least. So yeah, honestly, it is going to take a while just to go and trade in all these tokens, because there's just so damn many now. Safe to say, yeah, I got like way too many tokens. I don't know if this is intended, but it is what it is. I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm definitely not complaining whatsoever, because I should be able to get a lot of magic repair dust off of this. So I really can't complain here. So every treasure box is like 21 tokens, so I'll just do the math later. I'll just do the math once I've actually bought all the treasure boxes I can buy. Yeah, we're gonna go well over 2 stacks of treasure boxes. $27 stacks for treasure box. That doesn't really make sense. Isn't it like 21 tokens per box? So it'd be way more treasure boxes per stack. No, like stacks per box. I'm confused. I'll just have to do the math later when this is all said and done. And I still have these tokens to also just use up as well. I think I've found easily one of the best means of just gathering tokens at this point. This is probably also going to have to easily be over 3 stacks of treasure boxes. Maybe even possibly up to 4 stacks. Yeah, we're going over 3 stacks for sure. There's no questioning that anymore. Well, now I'm going to be starting my 4th stack of treasure boxes. Okay, then. So I hope I get a lot of magic repair dust off of all this. Not just that, this can also turn into gold coins, so there's that too. That could help me out as well. Well then. Here goes most of my tokens now. Use up almost all of them at this point, but what I have to show for it is 3.5 stacks of treasure boxes. Alright, so how many tokens was that? So how many stacks did I just go through? I'm gonna need a calculator for this one. So 227 treasure boxes I'm holding on to right now, and they cost 21 tokens apiece. So if I divide that by 64, I can get the number of stacks of tokens. Comes out to something like 74.5 stacks of Abyss tokens I just went through right there. So not even 2 shulker boxes would have been enough to carry all those tokens. Like, I would have needed at least 3 shulker boxes to cram all of them into. Like, that's how many we're talking about here. Alright. Let's just leave with all that. Might not have to worry about magic repair dust for a long time, if I'm lucky, with actually opening up all these boxes. So yeah, a little over 220 boxes I have to open now. So let's hope we don't get completely crushed by opening these boxes. So I'm going to make inventory space to do all the box openings, because I'm probably going to need a lot of space. Okay, let's put all the boxes in my hotbar. Gonna make a lot of space, because I know I'm gonna need it, just to go through all the boxes. I'll put this back where I pretty much left it. So let's start going through the boxes. So I'm already looking at 2 magic repair dust and 3 utopian chest plates. And there's still so many boxes to open up. 4 repair dust. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. 11. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. This is the best live stream ever. This is the best Advent of Ascension stream that's ever happened. 30, 31, 33. Oh, there's so much junk on the ground. Some of it's junk, some of it's not. A Luniver coin's worth of gold coins. There's a Luniver coin just sitting there. Well, I gotta figure out where I'm putting everything. Oh, like, what are we looking at here? Like, 5 chest plates? 3 helmets and, like, pair of leggings? No, 2 pairs of leggings. And obviously, we're gonna get a shit ton of rosite and limonite. I'm probably gonna have to find another place just to keep all this stuff I'm getting. Yeah, it's gonna be really annoying since the Utopian armor pieces don't stack. Half my inventory is probably just gonna get filled with random Utopian armor pieces at this rate. Like, it's just gonna get that out of hand. Oh, right. Let me just put some more rosite in the block form. And even then, I still have a couple more treasure boxes to open. You'd probably get quadruple that much with full Phantasm on. Does that actually increase your chance of getting repair dust, or just like only the Utopian armor pieces? I mean, I'd probably have to double check the wiki to see exactly what it raises the chance of you getting. Let's just face it, I'm not going to need this many petals. Alright, so it's safe to say that almost half the inventory is going to be just full of Utopian armor pieces at this rate. And I also can't say no to the balls of enchanting. Those I can at least use up. And T. Yeah, this is just getting out of hand. Yeah, where am I going to keep all this? Probably going to have to make yet another loot chest for all this stuff at this point. Yeah, I got 5 minutes to just get through all this stuff I have. Okay, I'm going to start burning Utopian armor pieces. I need only one set. I only ever needed one set. Even as I'm throwing them out, I'm still getting more pieces. Not surprising. Not at all surprising me, whatsoever. Oh, and there's still, like, plenty of stuff on the ground. I'm gonna definitely need a better system for this. Oh my god. I'm gonna need a better system for this. What else can I say? It's probably gonna be all the more... Or, no, the less important stuff that's gonna despawn. Well, that's a lot of balls of enchanting. And there's still, like, plenty of stuff on the ground. Of course, most of which I don't need. Okay, I think I can actually start tossing stacks of Hollytop petals while we're at it. I think a bunch of these can also just go. Yeah, I'm burning like half the loot because I simply don't need it. Simply don't even need half the loot, so I'm just burning it. And I'm probably also just going to keep several stacks of laminite blocks in here as well, at this rate. And probably same for rosite. So yeah, it's safe to say we got at least a Lunar coin from all these boxes. I still have more stacks of copper coins to put away, and I'm running out of space for them. I'm thinking maybe now is going to be a good time to buy myself a mending book. Since now I can afford one with ease, I'm guessing now is probably the best time to go buy one. If I really need a mending book that badly. Because this repair dust is going to just buy me so much time. Oh, and I still have 35 more treasure boxes to open. And I'm still not actually done yet. And we're still not even finished. I guess some things don't want to get burned exactly. Alright, so let's go through the rest of these treasure boxes. Let's see how much more repair dust I'm gonna get. Alright, we have 40 magic repair dust. 40 of them. We got 40. This is almost unheard of. And 4 more gold coins, not bad. Alright, this pretty much just changes everything, this breakthrough. Okay, now there's going to be a lot less grinding involved when it comes to just getting repair dust, because I now have a super effective way of just getting a ton of it. And I also have balls. Oh, this is just such a mess now. Now I just have to somehow organize everything I got. So I might spend the next 15 minutes or so trying to just get organized here. Likely gonna turn all this to copper coins and then just go and trade them up to like silver or gold coins with a banker at this rate. So I'll probably take the mineralization station with me again, just for that sake. I think I might need to get another shulker box. Yeah, I'll take another shulker box at this point. I guess I'll probably start putting a bunch of copper coins in here for the sake of banking. Yep, this is just nuts. This is actually crazy. Yep, I can afford a mending book right now, no problem. That is definitely enough to get one. Yep, so there's my life savings. Pretty much just doubled it in like 20 minutes. Let me be honest with you, I'm not going to need to keep them this many stacks of polytop petals, so let me just get rid of like 10 of them. Yes, as in stacks. Alright, there's the rest of my Abyss tokens. I'm just going to put them there. And I also got, like... I don't know how many, like, diamond blocks I got from this, but... surely I must have gotten quite a few. Oh, emerald pickaxe, hi there. I'm thinking I still might spend about 10 minutes just sorting through all this stuff I got from opening 200 plus treasure boxes. I'm going to have to explain. And even then, I don't think I will be able to explain what just happened. Those are pieces of a specific armor set that come from opening up treasure boxes. Which I already have a full set of, that I'm actually keeping in here for the time being. I already have a full set of this armor. But I just opened 200 plus more treasure boxes since then, and someone's gonna have to go back to the stream and count how many of each piece I got that I just threw away. Even with that, you're still poorer than me. I mean, if you're literally just gonna have everything automated, then probably am still poorer than you if you can just automate anything, or almost anything. Yeah, probably. This guy just plays with all sorts of automation, I don't. I'm still having fun, sort of. The not so fun part is going to be just trying to get everything organized again after opening so many treasure boxes. Yeah, once I can get mending onto something, these bottles are going to be perfectly convenient. Because I can just hold the item with mending in the offhand and just start throwing these bottles on myself, just to repair the item. I don't really think I'll need to buy too many treasure boxes for a while, since I just got 40 magic repair dust. Why do I feel like I should make this a thumbnail? This should be turned into a thumbnail at this point, in all honesty. Someone should make a thumbnail out of that. No, I want to put this stuff back into my inventory. And for some reason, yeah, I'm still carrying a worn book around. Even though I'm barely really using it anymore. Okay, I'm probably actually just gonna... I think I'll keep the sword in here for now. And if I have a stack of bullets, I'll just take that out. Yeah, I'll take a stack of bullets. Just so I can use my gun if I want to use it. Because I was carrying this around for like pretty much the entire stream, but no bullets, so I couldn't use it. So now I have a few repairs to make. Normally, I really wouldn't condone just using magic mending solution on night vision goggles, but I can afford it right now with ease. I can pretty easily afford it. And I still have 37 repair dust left over. Okay, I think I'm going to try and find a lunar village before these break. Buy mending. Put mending on these leggings. And I guess, like, I'll just be able to do that while I'm actually at the village, so I'm taking the anvil with me. I'll probably also turn these into more copper coins, then just give them to a banker. Just to get rid of these extra blocks of limonite and rosite I don't need. Because even now I still have like plenty of each of these block types. Yeah, I still have a lot of limonite and rosite to work with, so yeah, I can get rid of like over a stack of blocks. And night vision goggles so I can just see clearly in Lunalist, except I'm not using the right table. Just so I can see clearly in Lunalist, and Pluton still isn't satisfied. And Pluton still doesn't give two shits about me. Right, so let's also repair the gravitator. I just realized I should probably do that. So I just have to get another lava bucket out. Oh no, I'm just a little too excited looking at all this repair dust. Like, I feel like I'm almost about to have a seizure right in my chair because I'm looking at so much repair dust. Yep. I completely and utterly underestimated the power of the mineralization station. Completely underestimated it. Alright, so I better remember to put these Rosedons in the offhand and keep them there, and not really try anything else funny. So yeah, now I'm just getting my hotbar set up, and then I'm going to go to Lunalist like this. Oh yeah, I typically keep that here. So I should have like an anvil in here, mineralization station, limonite blocks, rosite blocks, a bunch of other random stuff. Well, let's find a lunar village. Well, yeah, let's get that found. Okay. Okay, I just noticed the grass looks different now. So I'm just getting a look to see exactly what's going on around here. Yeah, the grass looks slightly different now. Now it looks like a darker shade of blue and it looks a lot more detailed. Certainly looks a bit more detailed now. And also a darker shade of pink grass as well. Yeah, looks quite a bit different now, Lunaless. Of course, it's still just planet hopping, but still. The planets look slightly different just because the grass is so drastically changed. Well, that's a lunar rune shrine. I'm gonna take note of where that is. I remember the meteor staff using lunar runes, and I never actually got to try it out before I just no-clipped out of Immortalis on one of my earlier hardcore attempts. I no-clipped out of Immortalis, so I never actually even got to try out the meteor staff. See, I know once I get that, if I really end up liking it, I'm gonna need a steady supply of lunar runes, so that's gonna be my steady supply of lunar runes right there. Yeah, really good thing I decided to just take the time to get shulker boxes. Now I'm really glad I got them at this point. I guess if there's really any time I ever needed a shulker box in this playthrough, then obviously this would have been it. Just going through all those treasure boxes. That would have been it. The one time I needed shulkers. But now I gotta find a lunar village out here somewhere. Otherwise I'm just basically doing nothing here. Looks like I just saw a space arena, but can't go kill the mobs there. They've been made to hunter mobs, and even then, I probably wouldn't want to go down there anyways. Underprepared. I wouldn't even go down there if I wasn't like 100% ready. I'm guessing that's a lunar prison right there, isn't it? I'll probably find these like much later when I'm just wandering around. Not worth grinding. For what I've seen from the Bombas in 3.1.2, they're probably even like less worth it. From what I've seen from them earlier. If they're still as deadly as they were back then I definitely won't bother. Oh, Vinny, hi there. Lunar maze. Well, I did find a lunar maze, so I'm gonna go there. Get the lunar enrichment table, since it's just gonna take up one inventory space. It's gonna take up one spot in the inventory. So now I'm just gonna look for the way in here, because that's usually not exactly clear as to where to go to enter it. Well, I found the entrance. Now I'm just gonna find the way through the maze itself, of course. Then I'm gonna take the lunar table and then leave. What, Bombas? I probably wasn't gonna go for them anyways, most likely. I don't even know if they have any special drops worth going after. Last I checked, they didn't have any interesting drops worthwhile. Probably wasn't gonna go chase them down anyways, most likely. If I recall it correctly, it just simply wasn't worth going after them. Well, we already got our table. So I'll just simply skip having to go back through the maze. I'll just eat some Rosodons and completely skip backtracking the maze. So yep, there's our table. In case I ever want to have access to lunar ingots, now I can get lunar ingots. And I see what looks like it probably has to be a lunar village. Yes, it is. And this is exactly what I want to see. And right next to it, a Zarg home planet. Yep, that's probably a Zarg planet right there. Had to go about like 700 to 800 blocks out, but I found what I wanted to find. I also do want to make sure I'm still not being chased by an Explodot out here. See, I'm gonna have quite a bit of work to do here, to say the least. So there's this should be the banker, yup. Right over there. So now I just have some coins to go through here, of course. So yeah, safe to say attempt number 6 is probably going to be my best one yet, most likely. Am I going to get the Spellbinder? I'm definitely going to go to the Spellbinder. I mean, I can only imagine there's definitely going to be one in this village somewhere, so yeah, for sure. I don't know if I'll take the slingshot, though, considering I need a very specific type of ammo to actually use it. Not just one, but let's get 2 Lunavar coins. Yeah, let's get 2. And then I guess I'll turn the rest of these silver coins to gold ones. Or at least a bunch of them anyway into gold coins. Alright, so that already looks a lot better. And then again, there's still all this to go through. Oh, no wonder it's not doing anything. Gotta turn these into actual ingot form first. No wonder that wasn't doing anything. Can't just use the blocks on this. They're not going to work. I gotta use the ingots. Then it's going to work. This is not ideal. Yeah, this is honestly going to take some time. Just to also turn this into coins and then into coins of a higher tier than copper. Because I'm not really just going to keep these all as copper. It's not ideal. I'll probably want to put more of them in this box, most likely. And then have still a stack of limonite blocks and then some to also convert to coins. This guy probably has no idea what's going on. This guy's probably clueless as to just how I'm getting all this money. I mean, I opened up like 200 plus treasure boxes. I don't want to keep all the limonite and rosite from that. I'd rather just turn that into more coins. Oh, there's still more coins in there, of course. I'm gonna probably want a third shulker box for this at this point. Just so I can free up a bit more inventory space. Yeah, just to make this go by a bit quicker, just so I can get more inventory space. I'll do that. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna spend like half the stream just sorting through all this loot I got from all these treasure boxes. Yeah, half the stream was just cashing in on the loot from 200 plus treasure boxes at this point. Or at least like a good 30 to 35% of it by now. And we're still not done yet. Yeah, the savings just keep on piling up. It's crazy. And I still have these other blocks of limonite to just go through. You hadn't made it to Lunalist before you deleted it. I'm guessing you were playing hardcore and died? I mean, I know there's a banker here, a mending trade, so that's why I came out here. Pretty much just for that stuff. I mean, the banker and the mending trade are both in the same village, so I can pretty much kill two birds with one stone out here. It was just too old? What was too old? Oh, the old version of Ascension. I'm guessing you just didn't want to keep playing on it. Understandable now that I think about it. Oh. Yup, this is gonna take so long. 9 more stacks of limonite I'm gonna have to go through. We're going through at least 9 more stacks here. Yeah, you got a minute? Or better yet, you have like an hour to spare. Right, there's another shulker box almost filled with copper coins. And I'm still not done with this yet. I can only imagine these aliens were just not prepared to see someone else who also looks extremely weird to them. Of course, they'd look weird to me. And just coming in here with, like, I don't know, the biggest stash of coins anyone's ever seen. Personally, I don't think they were ready for some alien to come in with the biggest stash of coins ever. But alas, that's what's happened. Well, that is normal to these aliens, but yeah, of course. Well, in their world, that's perfectly sensible. Yeah, I still have more coins just to trade off this guy. So yeah, the flashbacks of just spending like upwards 10 minutes at a time banking are all coming back. Yeah, like the flashbacks are coming back. I don't know, I'm just glad that I actually have someone to turn all these copper coins into, like, coins of a higher tier with. I'm just glad I don't have to have, like, 100 plus stacks of copper coins, so I don't really think about that too much. I have no clue if the Ancient War was or not. Never explicitly stated or implied he was. Yeah, safe to say, like, a good 10 minutes now I've just spent turning limonite blocks and rosite blocks into copper coins and then just turning those into silver and gold coins off the banker. But we're almost done. It's almost finished, I promise. Then I can buy my mending book. Unless that trade isn't unlocked from the Zal Spellbinder by default. Otherwise, then I could just go buy it. I'll still probably turn a lot of these silver coins into gold ones while we're at it. So I think that right there should also be at least worth another Luniver coin. That's probably going to be one more Luniver, most likely. Alright, so here's some more coins. I still can't believe I'm doing this. And yep, just like that. 20 more gold coins so I could get one more Luniver if I wanted. Just to show off that, yeah. Just to show off just how insanely well this went. Honestly, in shock this went so well. Alright, so that's a lot better looking now than just all those coppers. And all that limonite and rosite, that's way better looking now. Alright, so yeah, there's all my money. So I think I can probably take this stuff back out now. Since now I got enough inventory space. Okay, I don't want to forget to take this back with me. Have to remember to take that. Alright, after spending about 10 to 15 minutes there, now I can finally just go and do something else. Zal Herbalist. If I want to buy some seeds off him. Though I'm not terribly interested in doing so. So I'm guessing this is the Spellbinder's house. I hope I'm right on this. Is this where the Spellbinder lives? Okay, I guess not. That's not a Spellbinder. Okay, I hope there actually is a Spellbinder in this village. I hope this village has one. Doesn't look like it does, in all honesty. I don't even know if this is another village or not. It doesn't even look like the guy I want is actually here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's one. Okay, I guess not, actually. Okay, never mind. I guess he's just further up here. Okay, the Spellbinder's up there, so never mind. There actually is one. I'd have to go through some of his other trades, though. He doesn't have the mending trade unlocked by default, and I don't have a super cannon, so... I think I have to complete all the trades to actually unlock the next one, so... Can't do that, unfortunately. I'll take the Lunar Great Blade. That's always a nice sight right there. Well, definitely not right away. I'd have to get myself the Observing Eye first, before even considering it. I'll probably just take all the runes. Then just put them in a shulker box. Along with this Great Blade while we're at it. See, I can have like another Millennium Great Blade if I want. Because I remembered getting at least 2 light upgrade kits earlier from the Haven. But yeah, it doesn't look like I can buy a mending book straight away, because this guy's not selling it to me. What would I go to Percasia for? They don't have mending books there, don't they? I didn't remember they had mending books there, so... Where is this pro gonna land? It's not gonna land anywhere. Okay, that completely misfired, as I can see. Oh, to get the mini cannon. Well, so much for jumping off this. Or just find another lunar village and hopefully that guy has a mending trade. Or just keep on looking for villages. I'll probably just opt to stay in the same dimension. Then to Iron Mine to trade for super cannon. And yeah. Which I don't even really plan on using, so I'll just stay in the same dimension ideally and look for another village, and hopefully that guy will have a mending trade unlocked by default in another village. I'm guessing that was Mega Cannon he was selling, right? And then final tier Giga Cannon. So there's still that long chain of trades going on there, I see. I'm probably going to want to just go and look in some other direction. I mean, I've already gone like 1,000 blocks south, and probably then some. I'm going to have to just head back somehow. Yeah, I want to go some other way, ideally. Come on, let me keep on sprinting. I don't think I'm going to lose these before I get to another village. At least I hope I don't. At least I hope I have enough time to get to another village at this rate. I don't even know how good those cannons are. I barely ever use cannons at all. In fact, I can't even recall the last time I really actually used one for anything serious. So I wouldn't exactly know. So I'm pretty much just really looking for a lunar village now. I don't really care about anything else out here at the moment. Don't really care for much else out here. I just want to find this village. Yeah, still haven't really seen another village since the last one, unfortunately. Okay, I'm wondering if this might be one. Okay, it probably isn't one. No, it doesn't really look like it to me. I guess not. So yeah, it looks like a lunar pad and a space arena, so no. In other words, no, it's not what I'm looking for. So yeah, that would be a no pretty much, to answer my question. Okay, eventually I might run out of Rosedons if I keep this up. So yeah, I really don't plan to travel far, and that's probably another lunar prison I see off in the distance. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So I found one village out here so far, just one, and the guy didn't even want to sell me a mending book straight away. And the guy that sells that just wasn't offering it. Pretty much would have been forced to go through more trades, including that cannon one. That looks like it's probably another lunar prison. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's all it was. I definitely want to get this village fence soon so I can just get a mending book. That would be nice. I mean, it's definitely going to be something to start with. I mean, I can afford it, I just need to find the place to actually buy it from. I'm guessing maybe this is it? Is that a lunar village? No, it's just a lunar pad. Okay, so clearly it's not what I was looking for still. Oh, that's a visual on boss altar up there. Well, that's where I can fight the boss when I want to do that. Yeah, there's a boss spawner up there. Yeah, this can't be broken. These are always unbreakable. Man, this is just such a tiny platform. I'd probably make this way bigger before even considering doing the fight against Vigilant. I'd probably just set some time aside to make this way larger than what it is already. Oh, another one of these. But of course, it's not what I'm trying to find at the moment. Alright, so I'm down to like 14 Rosedons. I probably won't run out before I just get out of Lunaless at the rate we're going. I don't think I'll be running out. Unless I waste enough of them, that is. I'm still probably going to have at least a couple by the time I leave. I don't know why I'm just having no luck finding this village right now. I don't know if that's it either. Oh, okay, I just noticed that was a space arena. I don't want to jump in there all willy-nilly. If I'm not prepared to just deal with the bombas down there, I'm simply not going. Okay, let me up. There we go. Yeah, if I'm not prepared to face the consequences, I'm not going down there. Okay, so I guess there is no village around here. So I kind of want to try and face west now. Yeah, I have 6 Rosenons left, so I really can't stay here any longer. I've been using those so frequently that I just can't really stay here. I probably have to bring more or just make shorter trips or something. So yeah, I'm going to be getting out of Lunaless with like 5 Rosenons left. I think I came in here with like a full stack and I'll have only 5 left at this point. Maybe even fewer than that. Oh, and there's like a Vigilant Eye right up there even. So in other words, like within viewing distance from my portal. What happened? Okay, I didn't lose anything. Okay, I didn't even notice there was one literally right next to where my portal spawned. I never even noticed that was there. So clearly I don't need to go out to 344, 344 to go fight the boss. Yeah, there's basically a Vigilant right next to me. Or at least the boss spawner, anyways, right next to me. As much as I really want to see what else I spawned really close to, nah, I don't think I can. Probably not a good idea to try and see. Well, looks like I'm in for a fight. If I want to just simply get some dirt blocks, I'm in for a fight. Alright, so I'm back from Lunalist, but with no mending book. So all this money, but nothing to really spend it on. Well, I guess if I want to just repair some of my armor pieces, I guess I'll just go down the avenue of... Okay, I don't have, like, speed boots in here. I'll just go down the avenue of repair dust. It's fine. So at this rate, I'm gonna have to just get myself a lot more lava. Which I know is gonna be nowhere near as problematic as anything else, really. So yeah, my helmet and my leggings can use some repairs, so we'll just go do that now. Now I'm just waiting for this to cool. Alright, just take your time. Yep, take your time. And then we'll just go and do that again. I still have like 28 repair dust left, so really not too worried about running short anytime soon. Well, I guess make that 27 now. Since I do want to actually combine this with a golden upgrade kit to upgrade it. So it has to be a full durability, so now I can combine this into a golden fury. Oh, and even sparkles too. Nice, and it sparkles. Oh, that's not on the Divine Station. That's supposed to be used here. So yeah, now I have these two speed armor pieces back to full durability. A golden fury that literally sparkles. Now I feel like I can finally flex in my own home here. Yeah, it literally sparkles while I hold it. God, that looks awesome. So yeah, I now need more Rosedons, but that's not really going to be a problem. And that's going to probably also convert into a lot of anima experience right there. Finally got what? The Golden Fury? Might as well just boost the experience I get. And yeah, this is certainly going to turn into a lot of Rosedons here. Probably way more than what I actually used up. Yeah, just look at all this experience coming in. I mean, I figured I would just want to get rid of a bunch of my anima stones anyways, so let's do that. And just have all this easy anima experience come in. Okay, how many anima levels did I actually just get from all this anyways? And I'm still not done using up these fragmented anima stones. I'm still not quite done with this yet. I'm gonna put my seeds away. And yep, that is a lot of Rosedons. I'm gonna definitely keep at least a stack and put the rest away. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, figuring out just how good the mineralization station is, that's a real game changer in all honesty. That's a huge game changer right there. So now I kind of lost track of what I was doing, which, in all honesty, does not surprise me in the slightest. Okay, so what was in here again? All my balls of enchanting. I'm gonna move them into another place. I'm gonna move them into this double chest here, the bottles. And kind of just save these for when a mending book shows up. And now I can just put my other two shulker boxes away for the time being, since they're now empty. I'll find a place for this enrichment table. I guess I'll probably put it here. And some random lunar bricks. Where are these gonna go, I guess? I don't know. Here for now. Lunar Great Blade. I guess I will upgrade this to Millennium, just because we can. And then some more runes to also put away. And a couple copper coins. Let me put them on my money chest, though. I'll put my anvil back and my mineralization station back. Alright, so that's already starting to look a lot cleaner. And my Utopian armor and my night vision goggles, let me put these back too, and that's already looking a lot cleaner there. I don't know what other enchantments I'm going to get on this sword, so I don't know if I want to go for this or not. I don't want to get too high level of knockback, and I don't want to get Bane of Arthropods or Smite. I don't know if this is worth trying for. I think I'll try it anyways. Let me just double check something. I do have another of these if I want to make another Candlefire sword. And then getting one Flammable Dust probably shouldn't be a problem. We're going to just go for it. Okay, we got just Unbreaking 3, so didn't get anything I didn't want from that. So it's at least like what I was shooting for, at the bare minimum. to just avoid the enchantments I didn't want. Yeah, surprisingly, I've actually got somewhat decent use out of these diamond boots that I pretty much looted from an end city. Like, these diamond boots have been halfway decent. Even though I should obviously have access to better armor by this point in the game, but I guess if I just need to run around with diamond boots for a bit longer, I will run around with diamond boots. See, I have like, what, 27 repair dust still, and I'm running around in diamond boots. I guess it's still going to be like that for probably a bit longer until I just come across more torn cloth. So I think maybe next stream I should make that my next priority, just getting to some more torn cloth so I can actually make more boots. Like more types of boots, not just stick with these old diamond ones.